It's time for 3 a.m. gym again. This time it's 4 a.m. It's not focusing. Come on, camera. There we go. 4 a.m. This is another entry for the Rives Museum of 4 in the morning. If you haven't seen the TED Talks, Rives, you need 4 in the morning and then the Museum of 4 in the morning. In that order, it's very important that you watch them in order. Watch the oldest one first because it's a fascinating story, really great circle, and brings tears to my eyes, literally. So, something to check out sometime. I am transferring the files right now from our recording of tonight's session. We had a very successful Red Room concert tonight. It was a lot of fun. Erica's family was mostly here. We had Kevin and her mother and father-in-law came to visit with us, and then my sister did. We had my dad playing congas in here along with us, and some bongos, and so we had the mic set up over here. Left me a little crowded. I had to kind of scooch over here, and I didn't get to move around a lot, but that happens sometimes. I don't move around a lot anyway. I'm old, you know. So, but so today's 4 a.m. thoughts are how do we get the concert experience from this room to translate. I talked last time about getting the Mevo camera, which is coming soon. It'll be mounted up over there and be able to shoot all of us individually. But we're not getting the sound quality we want. We're actually going straight from the mixing board. We're coming out of the mixing board and going to this audio interface and then sending it out over the computer to the web. But and it's funny, it's not a matter of I say sound quality, but it's not sound quality so much as performance quality, because what's coming out of the mixer is coming out really raw, and this is a fairly big space, and it has a little bit of natural reverb to it and everything, so we're singing based on what we hear in the room, of course. And what we hear in the room is not the same thing that's coming through the mixer. And so the performance as it comes out of the mixer is not what we want it to be. And it was really highlighted. My sister has an iPhone and was recording us tonight, and her audio sounds significantly better than our mixer audio. And it's because, again, the mixer is only getting our mics directly and specifically, whereas what we're singing is based on the resonance in the room, and that is different. Michelle and I had a really weird occurrence. We were in a room a little bit, about half this size, if you took it and cut it right down the middle here, but we were still significantly almost the same distance apart as we are here. This is my station here with my speaker column. This is Michelle's and Erica's area here with their speaker column. And so we were getting, at the time, we were getting a really weird experience. We were playing the exact same video game through her computer and through my computer. And so we started at the same time. It was called Dark Age of Camelot, by the way. It was massively multiplayer online, kind of like Ultima Online or Elder Scrolls Online, EverQuest, if you played any of those. Very similar game to that. So the theme music starts up, and it starts up on Michelle's computer, it starts up on my computer. Now the two computers should be playing the exact same notes at the exact same time, but they were out of tune with each other. And what we think it was kind of their positions relative to each other were causing some kind of weird interference. It was a very strange event, and they should not have been out of tune with each other, but we think that's a little bit of what's happening. Is the sound in the room allows for some really slight variation in pitch, and it sounds great in the room, but if you listen to the raw audio, it sounds a little rough, and we're not we're not performing that poorly. And my sister's iPhones, recordings, which I just listened to, confirm that the vocal sound is actually quite good. But when you get the raw audio of the vocal sound coming out of the mixer, it's not what it needs to be. So we need to figure out how to capture the sound in the room. And I think what we're going to do, I'm going to check it, that's why I'm downloading these files here, is to I'm going to do a mix down, a full mix down, like I would, with a studio recording, and see if putting some reverb back in. The mixer does do its own reverb and effects and stuff, but for some reason those don't seem to be coming across. So I'm going to try and do some higher end reverb and put it in a room space in my digital audio workstation, and see if it sounds a little better. And I think it will, but still we need to find a way to get our stream to sound like it does here in the room. So I think to do that, I'm going to get us a couple of Zoom microphones that are designed to actually just tap into an iDevice by their Lightning USB format, and that, I think, and the Mevo is actually designed to use those, so that should work really well. But I think that'll get us some good solid audio from in the room, because it sounds really good in here, and it's a little disappointing. And some of that too is what we're watching is the YouTube archive, and YouTube's audio compression routine is a little odd, and doesn't really come through as well. But when we mix it down, like if you watch some of the Red Room rehearsal video where we've actually mixed a specific song down in the audio workstation, that sounds pretty good too. So we'll sort it out and we'll see what's going on and see if we can fix it. So that's Hello from 4 in the morning. Like I said, check out the Rives, R-I-V-E-S, TED Talks 4 in the morning, and the Museum at 4 in the morning. Make sure you watch them in chronological order, because that is important to the story, and they do make one giant story arc that's really cool. So I'm going to get back to my work. Good chatting with you. See you on the webs.